Can you guys hear that?
What? Oh, yeah. That frog.
My grandpa always used to say that whenever he'd fart, he'd say, "Do you hear that frog?"
Yeah, it's an old person thing.
Wait, is this an intro?
He would
Stepped
say,
on a frog.
"Frog," and I'd say, "Grandpa."
Welcome to the CouncilCast. Did you ever step on a frog and think it was a fart? Well, this is episode 290, being recorded on March 12th, 2024. The council is now in session, and as with every week, we will make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit. Tree frog. With little background and absolutely no expertise. All CouncilCast decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever.
I forgot about that part. Okay. There we go. There's another.
Can we
frog.
just let the intro music play throughout the entirety of the show?
Yeah, we can. It's not that long.
It's like,
oh, you know what?
There's these people on Instagram that, what were they listening to? I posted it. It was Vengabus. It was they were gonna listen to Vengabus for their entire drive to somewhere, and it like this. Oh God, no! Please don't. Did you see
It's
this?
on as quiet as it can be. It's on loop. We won't ever. We'll notice it a lot.
Did the Instagram feed you that, Silas? The people listening to Vengabus for their entire drive? They just gave updates. They started. They're like, we're gonna listen to Vengabus the entire time. It's like the Vengabus is coming, and then like they just progressively lost their mind. Like
I have not.
Like they look so
observed
happy
that.
at the beginning, and they're like into the Vengabus song, and then at the end they just look fucking miserable. It's like the modern day version of John Mulaney's joke about the Salt and Pepper Diner, where he plays "What's New, Pussycat" a bunch of times in a row, and then like throws a "If it ain't unusual to be loved by." Yeah, that one.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. No, what's
And
new,
then after that's
Pussycat?
over, it's like,
Whoa,
womp womp,
whoa.
what's new, Pussycat? and the man lost his mind. God.
Okay, so I've always had this question: if you were like trapped on a desert island and somehow miraculously you had some way to listen to a group of songs, like you had
A group?
you know what I mean, like a list of songs.
Okay.
What would those songs? Well, like what would those 6 songs be that you?
Like I get to put them together like a build your own 6-pack, or
Yeah,
I
you're
get to pick an album.
Island
Lost on an
Forever.
Island mixtape.
You're lost on the island mixtape, and somehow miraculously the batteries on this thing last forever, and you can listen to these 6 songs. What would they be?
I would probably just pick an album. But
You
it's got to be 6.
I don't know. It's got to
For
be
me-
6. Yes.
I don't know.
For me, it would probably be
Vengabus 6 times.
Yeah, that's
6
it.
different renditions of it.
Because eventually you would just think that the Vengabus was going to come and pick you up. The Vengabus is coming. Like as you fade into your own death, that's like what you hear. It just kind of fades out.
It's a tough question if you think about how long you have to listen to the same 6 things forever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, something that is more than 6 is the number of shots that a German man got
Something
over
that's
29
more
months for
than
COVID.
6. What a segue! That's one for the ages.
Amazing.
Have you ever wondered how many COVID shots you can get and not have any ill effects?
I actually, when I saw this, I read it. I was
Okay.
very
How many
interested.
shots? I would very interested.
It's a fuckload, Brian.
He got 217 COVID shots over 29 months.
Yep.
That sounds like a really bad idea.
And they were like, "What the fuck? We're not gonna press charges,
I mean, I want to know.
but we want to put you in some studies."
Like, how did he convince people to give him this shot?
That
Like,
wasn't clear to me. I didn't read it word for word. I skimmed it as I went just to like get the details. I didn't see them say how he was able to pull it off. It was
wasn't
mostly just about
understanding
the results and like what was found out about his immunity and stuff like that. Which, spoiler
Okay,
alert,
so
wasn't really that much more immune than anyone else that's been vaccinated. There was some slight nuance to it because he was vaccinated 230 times, but
I mean, yeah, the general consensus or the result of this is that like that people generally think that if you have a vaccination too many times, like it just gets worse. Like,
yes, that was the thinking beforehand, but nobody
Right.
had data that like your immune system would
Nobody-
wear out.
Yeah.
And like
Right.
he is actually, and again, the article like very clearly points this out that this one person is not like
One person.
comprehensive data, but this is the only one we have really, and it
This
is
is the only
basically
study of its
wiped
kind.
the slate clean of like that thinking, as far as I could tell. Like people were like, "Oh,
yeah,
the immune system was fine." Like,
Did he get? He didn't get sick or have a tumor?
like if this story had come out of the 40s, it's something that the Nazis would have done. Like, the Nazis would have done this as an experiment. Like this could have easily been one of those.
I wouldn't doubt it if they did do this, but we just don't know about it.
It's fucking crazy. I can't believe he got vaccinated that many times. And then somebody in the comments section for ours, was it on ours technically? Is
Yeah.
that where it was?
It was on ours.
Someone in the comment section was like, okay, it's all well and good that like he's being studied medically for like this stuff, but like, has he gotten the help he needs? Because like there's clearly some mental thing too, right? Like some sort of like OCD or whatever that made him go get vaccinated 200 whatever times. That's fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah, I
what
mean,
was
I
it?
just
He
don't
wasn't
understand why.
markedly more his antibodies or whatever, I don't know the immune system well.
His antibodies for COVID were
but they
5
per
to
capita
11 times higher.
But
They were how much higher?
there were more of them. It didn't make them
Yeah,
stronger.
more, correct.
Right.
Not more potent, just had
Right.
more. Of them.
There were just more of them. And that makes that tracks for my dumbass brain, because it's like if you keep introducing something that's like I'm coming, motherfuckers, like to your system's gonna be like, well, I guess we gotta have more of the things to like fight that off. But that's my dumbass view of the immune system.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you show up to a battle and there's just one guy on a horse, you maybe have like 5 guys, and then all of a sudden he builds like a little fort, and you're like, oh, we need more people. Bring 20 guys, and then he builds a little castle, and you're like, bring 10,000 guys.
Yeah.
With the blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight?
Every time. That wasn't even relevant.
You were talking about fighting.
Oh my god. So if there's a word, play it again.
With the blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight?
Man, there's just articles in there like the. Anytime you hear the word the, are you going to play it?
He was talking about
The-
building a fort to protect against
The-
people fighting him. The whole
The-
premise of what Blaine was talking about was fighting.
With the blast shield down,
There
I
we
can't
go.
even see. How am I supposed to fight?
How?
Man, this is such a blast.
she said.
This is such a blast. That's awesome.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a thumbs up for one person taking on this incredible task. I mean, I think part of the reason is nobody really wants to get stabbed that many times. So
I'm going to say thumbs down because it's stupid.
I'm gonna say thumbs up for dedicating his body to science.
Well, somebody else who's dedicating their body to science because it's shrinking is the moon.
The moon shrinking?
Is
The moon is shrinking.
it shrinking
Really?
because it's getting further away?
No.
It's alive!
Is the moon is the moon sublimating / like its matter is being blown away by the sun?
From what I can gather in this article is that it's not that either. It's actually kind of like compressing itself, because it has earthquakes.
Oh, moonquakes. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so moonquakes as it like shakes
Does
itself.
the moonquake
and-
shower moon dust off into space?
Yes.
How Do they give a measurement?
Not really. I couldn't really find. I was trying to figure out how much it has shrunk, but apparently
Yeah.
it was enough that they are finding that it is difficult to find landing spots for the Artemis mission because they keep changing.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. What causes it to have quakes? The gravitational pull of the Earth?
I'm assuming so. They don't really go into
Because the
why
moon,
it has
as far as we know,
quakes.
doesn't have an active core or anything, right?
Right.
But I would assume we also know relatively little about the
Yeah,
We've
interior.
been there
This
at
article
least.
doesn't really talk about why, but
Yeah, but like Neil Armstrong didn't just like start digging and not stop.
Yeah.
He got off,
well,
walked around, made a footprint, said some words, and came home.
I wonder if the fact that we landed on the moon has caused all these earthquakes.
We landed on the moon.
sure. How do you know we landed on the moon?
I really like in the movie Dumb and Dumber.
Because you
You know
can
what
see
I'm
the
gonna
flag
say.
Whoa.
if you get a.
We landed
on
the moon, everybody.
because it's the framed article.
You
in the
can get
90s.
You get a telescope and you can look up there and you can see the flag flying on the moon.
I swear to God, I read that he.
There's a flag in outer space.
Not in outer
No
space.
flag, no
There's
country.
everything in outer space.
Now get the back in the car.
You don't have a flag? No flag, no country. That's. I had read, and you probably actually know this, Silas. I had read that Jim Carrey saw that while exiting the scene and just yelled it, and everyone fucking pissed their pants.
What's this?
Totally improv.
In the movie Dumb and Dumber, they're at a bar. Like it's towards the end of the movie. They're at a bar in Aspen or a hotel bar in
They got in
Aspen
a
or
fight.
something. Yeah,
No.
and
Yeah.
he walks out of like this hotel bar restaurant area. Is it he got in a fight with Harry? Is that what he did?
I thought
Lloyd
maybe
and
I'm-
Harry? Whatever. He's
leaving
walking
the
out.
room.
Jim Carrey's leaving the room, and next to the door, there's just a picture. Like there's a framed cutout
News
from a
clipping,
newspaper
yeah.
from when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon in '69. There's a frame of that, and you can tell what it is. And like, I can't remember if he gestures at it, but he stops.
He
and he's
stops
like,
and he
"Huh?"
looks at it
He's
and
like,
he goes,
"Huh?
No
No.
way.
We landed on the moon!"
And he walks
like-
onto the lobby.
Like
there
it
and
just
goes,
happened.
We've
And-
landed on the moon,
Yeah,
everybody.
like he just found this out. I don't like they had to edit out just everyone wheezing, I would think.
Oh yeah, that
what
was
a
good.
great
That was good
fucking
stuff.
Well, we may or may not be able to land on the moon in the near future, so maybe it's time to move on and go to Mars.
Let's do it.
There you go.
So why are we? Because it's just so hard to land because of the earthquakes that we caused by landing there in the first place. Thumbs down.
Sure. Yep, we'll go with that, Brian.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm going to give it a thumbs up for having people leave it alone.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, something else
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
gonna give it a
can-
thumbs up for the moon proving to us that change is possible.
no matter how old you are.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of something that does require some change is Airbnb's new policies around cameras. As if it took how many years has Airbnb been around? Plenty long. That by now they should have at least had a policy that bans owners from having indoor security cameras.
I just watched the movie The Killer, and have you seen that on Netflix? David Fincher.
Did Katie see this one?
I don't know. It's on Netflix, so maybe. But it was really good. But there was one line where he said, I've started avoiding. I used to stay in Airbnbs, but I started avoiding it since so many of them have nanny cams or something along those lines. Like the Airbnb hosts really love their nanny cams. And like,
yeah,
he's,
apparently
a
it's
hitman,
been a
so.
big problem. There's been a lot of hidden cameras, a lot of stuff. Policy today says that they're supposed to disclose that they're using cameras, but I think it's probably more common than not that they don't do that. So, I mean, how is Airbnb ever going to police that? So,
Don't you think when you go into an Airbnb or even a
Public restroom.
A changing room, a public restroom, an Airbnb, a bed and breakfast, that there are cameras. Don't you ever just look around and kind of wonder?
After I watched the movie Eagle Eye, I figured I was being watched constantly.
Well,
I felt that way after Enemy of the State.
that was a good movie.
I thought so.
Well,
felt
you
that way
now
after
don't have to worry
Porky's.
about it if you're at an Airbnb, I guess. So they won't have cameras inside, supposedly.
Supposedly. Thumbs down for Creepers.
Yeah, I'm going to give a thumbs down for them not coming up with this earlier, because seems like an easy thing.
Agreed.
Well, something that isn't maybe so easy is understanding what a quantum computer does.
That's what she
because
said.
Not even Google knows what they do.
Man,
but
I'm
if
in
you
the
can figure
field,
it
not
out,
quantum computing. I'm in computing. I've read Eddie's Quantum Computing for Babies book about 1 million times now, and I still don't fucking get it.
well, if you do ever figure it out, Google will pay you $5 million
Like,
for telling
figure
them what
what
to do
out?
with it.
Oh, like they don't know what to do with it yet?
Yeah, they don't know what to do with it yet, so they are
Like they're looking for
looking-
practical problems?
right. Like,
Oh,
what are
okay.
something you would could
Wait,
actually
this sounds
do
like
on
a
a quantum
get-rich-quick
computer that you
scheme.
can't do on a normal computer?
This sounds like
It certainly could be.
rich quick.
Just figure it out.
So wait, all I have to do is figure out what to do with a quantum computer?
Yeah.
And the answer can't be Pong.
Can you submit something?
Because
Can you submit something?
It also can't be can it run Doom?
Are we able to submit something right now? Like, is there
The
a form
CouncilCast
we can
could-
go fill
could-
out?
Let's hold on.
I would like to
Microsoft?
submit. I
I
would
think
like to
so.
submit a GIF of Ron Swanson throwing away his computer.
Yeah, you can go register a team and submit to it today. It is through xprize.org.
Oh, it's an X
Hold on.
Prize. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It just seems like it would be easier to win the lottery at $800 million or whatever it is right now.
Hold on. I want to do this. Let's make a team called the CouncilCast and we'll submit something.
I want no part of this.
Oh, here we go. Perfect. Bigger cut for me.
I mean, I think
how
it's
many
pretty
licks
interesting
does
that
it
we
take
have-
to get the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? I think a quantum computer could figure that out.
That's a great suggestion.
That is a good idea.
It's a 3-year. We could come up with something tonight.
Yeah, sounds pretty easy.
There you
So
go.
what's a quantum computer?
A computer that used qubits instead of.
We've talked
bits.
about this before.
You want me to
Yeah,
go get the
I know.
book? Well, fuck, Eddie's asleep. God damn it. I could probably sneak in there and get it. I could read Quantum Computers for Babies to you. It's online. I own it.
Probably
I won't
on
feel
there.
bad
No,
about
no, no.
downloading the PDF.
You don't have to do that. It's okay.
Wait, are you saying because you're not a baby, Brian, or you already know what it is?
Because I don't want him to read it to it. That's pretty much it.
Brian, shut the fuck up. I'm going to do what I want.
No, don't do
Quantum
it.
Computing for Babies. Is this the whole thing?
No.
It looks like the
Does
whole
it have
thing.
pictures?
I just want to know if it's toxic or not.
Fuck. I need a free account. Just give me the PDF. Where's all my goddamn pirates? I own it. I don't feel bad about finding the PDF of it. Wait, did somebody... Oh, that's quantum physics for babies. Ugh.
Here we go. Hold on.
I give
This
up.
video will explain everything.
Is it a Kurzgesagt video? No.
Quantum computing started as a theory.
Can you
As
hear it?
transistors blinked
Yeah.
in binary, a big question was asked. What kind of challenges could we solve? If bits became qubits, entanglement was harnessed. Inputs were rectified and outputs quantified. We built new hardware, discovered new physics, and mapped the path to scale. It brought us here, to the next chapter, with the potential to uncover how we could apply quantum computing algorithms to real-world problems in the future. To succeed, we need more minds from many disciplines. To cross the chasm from theory to reality, We need a community of people like you. That's why XPRIZE, Google, and Jesda are partnering on a 3-year, $5 million competition for quantum algorithms and applications focused on solving humanity's most complex problems. To find out more, head to xprize.org/QC-apps.
Man, I got so many ideas. You could submit an application that's like, just write up this, have it chat GPT write up this thing for you that is like, I would like to submit a suggestion for figuring out why yo mama's so fat.
I just watched the movie Upgrade last night.
I've never even heard of that.
Basically, this guy gets in an accident, becomes a quadriplegic, and then they're like, hey, we have new tech that can help you regain complete and total all of your motor functions. Again, 100%. And they just implant the chip in his spine, and boom, he is now a ninja. He says he's a good fighter, and he tracks down the people who put him in the accident.
Well, you know what we could do on the CouncilCast? I just got a
It's a
message.
good story. What?
I just got a message from somebody that I don't know, and they said, "How are you doing lately?" What do you want me to say?
Ooh,
Join us on
say
the CouncilCast.
Huh?
Say,
Send him a link?
Subscribe.
Okay, I'm putting some guardrails on it. I'm not going to give him a link to what we're doing.
boring.
Okay, I'll say boring. I normally just say, "Who is this?" Well, I'll show you the last one I did.
I don't want to see those pictures.
Someone messaged me out of the blue and said, "Are you busy?" Question mark.
It usually means they want something.
Yeah, I know. And I said, "Who is this?" And then they sent me a picture of this poor French bulldog,
What the hell?
or whatever it is, Frenchie. And they said, "I'm Tiffany. When do you have time to come to my house to see my dog?" And I responded with, "The fuck are you talking about?" And I never got a response after that.
Okay, so what did this person say?
They said, "How are you doing lately?"
Say,
I mean, aside from
say-
the fiery
say
poops,
not,
pretty
say
good.
not great
Hey.
lately. My
Ask them if
IBS
they
has
know
really
how
been
it can-
flaring up.
I like that we both went with fiery poops as the.
Ask them if they know how to run a quantum computer, and if they want to join this prize team
Fuck.
class.
No, I'm just gonna do my standard thing.
Oh,
I don't like your-
all of our ideas were fun. Send all of them.
What was yours?
Mine was not great. My IBS has really been flaring up recently.
Not great. My IBS has been flaring up recently. I never should have.
I've had them sew my ass shut.
Somebody needs to sew his ass shut. I never should have went on that tour de Mexico burrito bonanza.
Burrito bonanza.
I never should have went on that Tour de Mexico burrito bonanza walking tour
How have you been recently?
last week. HBU. How about you? That stands for that's old person, young person for how about you, right? Nah, I'm just gonna say not great. My IBS has been flaring up recently. I never should have went on that Tour de Mexico burrito bonanza walking tour last week.
Mystery.
All right, we'll see what they say. I'll let you know.
Perfect.
I fucking hate these people. I hate them so much. It's some fuckface in goddamn India. I guarantee it. Where are they all from? Calcutta? Or I actually don't know where the texters are from. A lot of the
I don't
time.
know either.
I told you. I thought I told you I've sent them the canary token. One time somebody messaged me. I didn't say anything except sent them the link to click, and they clicked it. and then I knew where they were. They were in Bangladesh.
Amazing.
God. That's awesome.
Well, thumbs up for
I'm gonna
Bangladesh. What's the topic? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go thumbs up for giving free money out.
This is a variety show.
Oh yeah. So anyway, the movie that I described, the plot
yeah.
to, I want to pitch that. Use quantum computing to help
go back in
people with who have been paralyzed to regain control of their motor functions.
That's amazing.
Easy.
I'm going to pitch that idea. If they ask me how to do it, I'll say, that's your problem. Give me my $5 million.
That's what the quantum computer is for.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
How are you
Build
supposed
the
to do
damn
that?
thing,
Use
and
a
then type
quantum
in,
computer.
Yeah, type in the thing in the search bar, fix blah blah blah, whatever Silas just said, and then push enter, and then it's done.
I love this idea.
That works. All
Yeah.
right.
You say enter fix fix body, and let's
Fix
take
body.
over.
Fix body. Well,
I mean, if we're doing more quantum before the next topic, sorry, if we're doing more quantum computer stuff, I just wanted to do what
Random shit.
I love that Brian's soundboard button.
what
I need
What
that.
they did in
Send
the
me some of
movie-
them because I want to put them in Discord.
Okay.
Because Discord itself has a soundboard that you can.
I want the computer to do what that computer did in
War Games.
the movie we talked about earlier, where Silas, where you said
Terminator
that
killed everyone.
you said you feel like you're being watched all the time. What was that? Eagle Eye?
Oh yeah, Eagle Eye.
Yeah, if
Is
they
Eagle Eye the
made
one with the car?
it's the one with Shia LaBeouf.
Quiet. That one. I don't know. Hold on. Let me Google
He's
it.
walking in. You're walking in the woods. There's no one around, and your phone is dead.
Is it an older movie?
Out of the corner of your eye, you
Oh, yeah, it's
spot
2008.
Shia LaBeouf. He's
Anyway,
following you.
that's what I wanted to
about
do.
30 feet back.
Oh God.
Down on all fours.
Screen-
and breaks
I'm
into a
on the
sprint. He's
Wikipedia
gaining
page for
on you.
Eagle Eye, and the screenplay next to screenplay, there's John Glenn, and I'm like, what? And I clicked on John Glenn, and immediately, like, it's not that John Glenn, not Space John Glenn.
Oh.
Okay,
So
transition
you want,
now.
you want
Sorry
them to make Eagle Eye.
Yeah, with a quantum computer.
I love that idea.
Hmm.
2 thumbs up for Eagle Eye in real life.
Why did you watch Eagle Eye? Was it on the plane?
I don't know. I was like, oh, who's this Shia LaBeouf kid?
This
seen
guy
it.
seems
It's a
like
really-
he's an up and comer.
It's a really good movie.
I mean, in 2008 he was kind of. Was that pre or post Transformers?
It was around the same time.
Was it?
About the same time,
Both.
I think.
Pre-post.
Pre-post, post pre,
It's post-pre.
potpourri.
I like it.
Well, something that does not require potpourri is a new motorcycle that Toyota is making that allows you to ride Pokemon. Not Pokemon.
What?
Tree Frog.
There we have
You
Pal
can
World.
you can ride Pokemon?
Yeah, so Toyota is apparently coming out with a new motorcycle that has a Pokemon styling to it, so you can ride around on a Pokemon in real life.
What the fuck?
Oh. That sounds
Do you
No
get
idea why they thought this
electrocuted?
was a good
pointless.
Nintendo saw Pal World happen, and this was their response. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go make a motorcycle so you can ride your Pokemon.
I'm sorry. It seems pointless. I'm going to say thumbs down.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they're making this. It sounds like they're just doing it for fun.
Oh, thumbs up
The-
then.
The Pokemon specifically is the
I thought we were being serious
Miraidon.
here. It's what?
It's
So, I
what?
mean, they really made one. They
It's
actually
what?
made one.
What's it called?
Miraidon?
Miraidon? Is this one of the original 151?
No,
Pokemon?
it's
Oh,
from
yeah, see,
the
I don't know any of
Pokemon
that
Violet.
shit.
What is this, a real fake ride?
Get on down to Real Fake Doors. Check this out. Won't open. Won't open.
I mean, it kind of looks like a light cycle a little bit. So
Like a
it's
Tron
something
light
like that.
cycle?
Kinda.
Random shit.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
God, that movie's great. People love to hate on it. The Tron movie, Tron Legacy, was amazing.
It's
Well,
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
The original was hard to follow. The graphics were terrible.
They were actually. I watched a whole behind the scenes thing on how they made it. It was incredibly challenging.
The original?
And what they were able to pull off was really groundbreaking, but still
Sucked.
Yeah.
What year was it? Did it come out?
Tron?
Yeah, was it 80 something?
It was like before they had computers. It was like right before they
1982.
started.
It was 82.
Yeah.
Before they had computers. I love it.
Does that fall? I'm going to use a term that I've only heard and vaguely know. Was it rotoscoped?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Sure.
I think there was only one computer in my high school.
Tron
Was it you?
VFX.
The brain? Brian the Brain Pippet?
Brian the Brain.
Yeah, I'm going to give this a thumbs up for light cycles, so I don't see a problem with that.
I don't know what to think of this.
I'm not a fan. So I'm going to say unnecessary.
Are they partnering with Nintendo, or is Nintendo just getting ripped off again?
Oh,
They're
I
just getting
can't
ripped
share
off
anything
again.
right now. It's not
I mean,
letting me share my screen.
They're
Here,
kind
can
of
somebody
both
else share their
Japanese
screen?
companies, right?
Yeah, Toyota's Japanese.
So maybe they have an agreement. I don't know. But something that is also totally not going to help you go any faster is a new handbag made from NASA's aerogel material.
Handbag?
Thumbs up. What are we
If
talking
you
about?
ever wanted to carry around a lot of hot stuff, you can now buy this luxury brand handbag.
Is it really
That's
brittle?
what
she said.
No. No,
Is it
it's
made
actually-
entirely out of it, or does it have
Yeah.
aerogel material in it?
It is made entirely out of it.
I need to go click this. Is this
That's
like
not-
what pizza places are going to start using?
I highly doubt it. The bag itself only weighs 1.1 ounces.
Oh my god! Somebody's going to have to. Can you show it? Because I don't know where the email is. I probably deleted it.
Here, you said you can't share, Silas.
Where's the CouncilCast email? I almost immediately archived them.
They did rotoscope things, and they did have light
Yeah.
emit through it, I think.
Nice.
There you go.
So yes, rotoscoping.
That's the oh hell,
That's the bag.
man! It looks just like it just could shatter at any moment.
I mean, I
It
think
looks
it's
like
more
it's made
gel-like.
What do you put in it? What's the point?
I mean,
It looks
anything,
like
I
one
guess.
of those,
Yeah, but
you know, those
it's
gooey,
very
sticky
small.
things that you swing and then it sticks to people's faces, and you're like, ugh, stop throwing that at my face.
That's what she said.
But what would you do with like? What's its like? Obviously, it's a novelty.
I have
but
no
what's
idea.
Is there any functional purpose?
It's a handbag.
No. It's just a handbag.
Like it's for anyone to have as a handbag.
You put concealer.
Yes.
But why make it? But why have it made out of this? Like
You
immediately
put
when I
your
see
credit
this,
card and your phone in there.
I want to see that hot cobalt ball guy on YouTube put the hot cobalt ball
RHCB.
inside. Yeah, whatever the you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. He drops it in like butter, fucking grease. It's like
That'd
whatever.
actually be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, like would it do anything?
Probably not, because I've seen some stuff where they take this material like out of
To a
super hot
torch?
ovens, and you can like touch it and
Oh,
like 10
like
seconds.
we're talking like thousands of degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
a kiln basically.
yeah.
And you can just touch it after it came out. That's fucking nuts. I mean,
Yeah, it's
it's
crazy.
air. It's literally like. Why
Yeah,
don't?
it's
Can I get my
99%
insulation
air.
in my house made out of this shit?
Probably it'd be really expensive. So
How
here
much
it
is
can
the bag?
withstand up to
Yeah.
1200 degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
Mm.
really expensive.
So wait, the
it-
handbag can get really hot and not melt.
Yeah,
So you use it as an oven mitt.
Oh,
there you
that,
go.
that was my idea for tonight. Thanks a lot, Silas.
I like that idea. An oven mitt
A
made
handbag
out of
slash oven mitt.
rotoscoped aerogel.
It doesn't say they don't have it for sale yet.
Oh, can I?
but
is there a
eventually, maybe.
Kickstarter?
Get it.
I don't know.
I like that it's in
No.
a Pelican case.
It's pretty fancy.
I mean, I asked you if it was fragile, and you're like, nah. And then like they show it in this Pelican case. I'm like, yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't think it's super fragile.
1.1 ounces. That's fucking insane.
1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah, Coperni. I don't know. Whatever. I don't even know what that brand is. So
Nobody knows.
Goes back from to comment the airbag with just 0.2% matter is actually tangible. The rest is air. Huh.
yeah. Well, there you go.
Wow, I
If you
didn't
wanna
realize
use
NASA
it,
initially called it solid smoke. I like that.
That's pretty cool.
That's
This
crazy.
looks like my bong. Nice.
So that's what a comment said.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, solid smoke. Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, it was at the end of the paragraph.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
Okay.
there you go. I give it a thumbs up for coming up with a new thing. Why not?
Thumbs up. Thumbs up for a pot holder.
Thumbs up for
A pot holder that you could pick up.
Okay,
The
I will
sun
I will
with.
admit I just watched a video and it definitely does look very fragile.
Wait. How many degrees Celsius did you say?
1200. I mean, this is here. I gotta show this video. This is pretty crazy.
You couldn't hold the surface of the sun material because that's
No, you
5,500 degrees Celsius.
Just a little off.
I really want to see somebody just throw it at a wall.
Is that a
Like-
toilet
Yeah.
seat?
Like, will it shatter?
It's a portable toilet seat.
What I don't understand is here it says this very delicate and non-fragile nanomaterial.
Like,
Very delicate
it's got to
and
be
non-fragile.
easily broken.
I don't understand
Like,
how
it's
that's-
made of almost nothing.
I mean, it's glass and air, so I would imagine it actually is probably pretty fragile.
Do you think
No,
that we use the
of
quantum
course not. That's
computer
why
to
it's
help
not-
us figure out what to do with this thing?
There you go. It's not fragile at all. That's why they have it in this very protective case.
Yeah.
Pelican.
Okay. I'm going to say thumbs up for how they're storing this very fragile thing. But other than that, I have no idea why we're even talking about this. Is this random shit?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
This could have been
Perfect.
science
Nice
and
job.
technology.
Good job, Blaine.
Handbag made for astronauts. Right.
God.
Oh, boy.
That just looks like a portable toilet seat you take with you to put on the toilet seat so you don't have to sit on the toilet seat. Take it with you everywhere you go. That case. Carry that case around with you everywhere you go. Seems like a really good idea.
It's like that's the handbag for the handbag.
What you got in the bag there? Toilet seat cover.
Yeah, that's
Just
for,
in
like,
case
people
the
that
toilet I'm going
really,
to sit
really
on
don't
is like
want-
super hot.
Yeah, like, I mean, so like, if I go to the bathroom in my house, Bye, Blaine.
Bye, Blaine.
Bye, Blaine.
If I go to the bathroom in my house and the toilet seat is warm, I'm like, oh, that's nice. Like, you know.
Oh, I thought we were going to do if you're not in the forest and a tree falls, do you hear a sound?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is if I go to the bathroom in my house and the toilet seat is warm, that means Katie has recently left it and it's just like a pleasant warm toilet seat. If
You don't know that.
I go to the bathroom. Is that a threat? If I go to like
Just
a
saying you don't know that.
like a gas station and I go in and sit down on the toilet seat and it's warm, I'm like, yuck.
Well, I'm sorry that happened. What happened?
Ooh.
Did our person respond or did Blaine message us?
Oh, they did respond. Excuse me, is this Libre's number? I'm Nadia.
You get
Nadia,
catfish.
Nadia business.
You should say. Oh, there's Blaine.
Yep. Apparently, my internet decided to die.
You missed it. The person responded and said, "Excuse me, is this Libre's number? I'm Nadia." And my suggestion for response was Nadia business.
How about leave me alone? Libre me alone.
Me alone.
Leave
Normally
me
I just
alone.
get, if it's not going somewhere fun, I just message and say no.
Say this is Libre's brother.
No,
Nacho
I'm
Libre.
just gonna say no. No, thank you.
Nah, bro.
No, thank you.
No.
Well, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and move on to our billionaire pitches for the week.
I have a pitch. I'd like
What
him
do you
to design a quantum computer that can determine the results of a presidential election without having to go through all the crap that we have to go to determine the results of a presidential election.
I like that. You use bioscanners and track all the information with what your vote was. And then also use quantum computing to hide your identity, because you don't have to tell anyone how you voted.
That makes sense. I thought this was not going to need voting because the computer just does it for you.
Yeah, the computer does it for you.
Oh, okay. Got it.
The computer,
you know, like Hal. Like Hal, open bay 22.
No, there's no voting.
No,
it just says,
I can't. I won't do it for you.
I'm sorry, Dave. I cannot open the pod bay doors, Dave.
Yeah, so it'd be like, who's going to be the next president? And the computer will say, the next president will be me, because I'm the computer that's a quantum computer. I don't know, but something like that will happen. Yeah, I know. It's not one of my best. It's not a virtual idea, so I know you're not really
virtual voting.
I like. Hey, you touched on something, Brian. I like the idea of virtual ideas.
Most of my ideas are virtual ideas.
Can you elaborate more on that?
I could with a quantum computer.
I could if I had more than a virtual brain.
My ideas are not concrete; they're virtual.
Yeah, I think I would vote on this one, but I think your computer already knows how I would vote. So,
I mean, this is basically AI.
A quantum computer that was doing the voting for us on CouncilCast.
I mean, this is basically AI. So I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take it, Brian. All right. Who else has a pitch for us?
I have a pitch. This is an idea that I've had for a long time now. And I don't know why I haven't shared it on a CouncilCast before, but according to the logs that I quickly skimmed, I have not shared this idea. I would like to have a billionaire work on a product. We just went to the Hoover Dam, and this kind of brought up the idea for me that we have water running through our pipes in our house, all of us constantly. And if you could hook up...
Well, it's not running constantly. It's doing a lot of
regularly.
sitting.
There's a lot of sitting.
Regularly. I will accept regularly.
Okay.
So daily water is running through the pipes. And if we could hook up mini generators to the pipes, either at multiple points or at one intake point for the street or something like that, that it would... The water just running into our houses would turn the turbine and rev up some electricity for us.
I don't know if you said this, but I gotta think this is coming from you just being at Hoover Dam. And
I did think.
Okay, I wasn't listening. I was busy.
I think so. When we turn on the water, we generate energy. I like it
a little bit. It's not going to be a lot.
But like you have to accept that. It's
how much are you paying for your water though to just create electricity?
But you're not. This is extra.
These turbines are going to be so tiny.
Not the only way you're powering your house.
What are you going to power? This is. I guarantee you, somebody thought of this, and
it doesn't work, and that's why
it either doesn't work or it doesn't exist, or it generates so little power, or like you're going to lose pressure on the back end, right?
Yeah.
Not if you design it right. You could increase pressure.
So what you really want is you want
these
your
ideas are not all right. It's fine.
You want the city water pressure at your house to be as high as they are willing to supply it, because you're trying to tap the power.
Well, think if they did crank up the power, or they increase the pressure that they were outputting, because it was being run through generators all over city.
This can't work. I don't.
I mean, I still can't get over the fact. I mean, in order for this to work, you have to run water from a tap, right?
No, look,
Yeah, but
this
his
is
point is he wants to generate
this is
extra power when he runs any water.
This is
not
like
the only
He's
way
not going to go
investing-
turn the tap on.
No,
and just
this
leave
is
it
like-
on.
That's what I'm
no. This is like
imagining.
you know the investment thing where when you spend money and it just rounds up, and that money that rounds up,
Yeah.
There's
when
a
you make a
documentary
purchase-
about this. It's called Office Space.
and then it rounds up, and then that's
Mike
what you
Judge
invest.
did
The pennies. He's talking about generating pennies worth of power, and when you turn on the water,
This is
you're
actually
also
a good
generating
analogy.
a little bit
I
of
like
power.
it. I like this.
Okay,
And we push it
I'm on
back
the
into the
category
grid.
of this is not enough power to do anything with.
Probably not.
Gosh, you
And
guys really
any-
being-
and
Every
anything
house
that
in
would-
America was doing it.
Yeah.
I just asked for a quantum computer to take away democracy, and you guys just let it go. And you're giving him a hard time about. You're giving him a hard time about the actual science involved with this faucet being turned on, creating
Brian.
electricity. Good
Brian.
lord!
Brian, stop trying to
Wait, have you
describe
ever been on the
logic where
CouncilCast
none
before?
exists.
Have you ever been to the CouncilCast before? We get pedantic about things that might
We
be real,
apply
and we love
our-
things that will
yeah.
never be real.
We apply our feelings in a very whimsical nature.
Well, that's probably true.
The
So I'm going to
dumbest
take out the thumbs
ideas
down
deserve
from
no
all
scrutiny.
CouncilCast.
The more plausible an idea becomes, the more scrutiny it deserves.
I think that's fair.
Your idea was so dumb that it was not worth talking about.
Oh my goodness! So dumb.
I'm sorry. I liked your idea. I think it's actually plausible.
Plausible.
I mean, how do you? There's an entire Terminator franchise made on this shit.
That's hilarious. That's a great idea, Silas. I love it. In
Thanks.
fact, I'm gonna retrofit our water supply in our house to create enough energy to take over the world or something like that. I don't know.
I can't wait till Silas has no water pressure at his shower head because he's running a bunch of mini turbines.
Actually, here's my idea,
Yeah, I know,
Silas.
I know.
I'm gonna help you out a little bit
It's
here.
not a turbine.
What if you put these devices at the end of your water faucet and it actually created enough power to heat the water, so you don't need to have a hot water heater anymore?
I'm gonna go with there's no fucking way this works, or else they would exist.
Well, that's the problem.
They do make
That's
inline water
don't
heaters you can
think
do
so.
like at
Matt,
your
you can't make that argument that if
I
this
know where you're
worked,
going with
it would
this, and
exist.
yes, I agree. But like in a general sense, like if this simple
Just using
product
the water pressure though,
was a
yeah.
thing, like if the physics worked out, it probably would have existed already.
we
That's
just
not
saw a
true for
toilet seat
everything.
cover that would allow you to sit on a toilet seat that was 100 million degrees, and you're like,
it wasn't 100 million degrees. Right?
you're like, hey, I need
It
to
was
take
like
it down, but this
2000
toilet
Celsius,
is like
1800
melting
Celsius.
hot. I have now this toilet seat cover I can put on it, and now sit down and go.
I mean, we
And-
finally. All I know about that bag is that I finally have something to put the center of my hot pocket in. Like that's all I know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with a thumbs up for you, Silas, because
Yes.
See, this is always how it goes. Okay, I read the. Excuse me, is this Libre's number? Blah blah blah. I just said no, and they said, "I'm so sorry. I just checked. I added the wrong phone number. I hope you don't mind. Please forgive me." And I said, "No worries." And they come back with, "Thanks for understanding. You're a nice, friendly person. My name is Nadia, and you." It's always this way. They
Did you say my name is? You should say my name.
I'm not
is-
nice. I'm currently bashing gerbils to death in my basement.
No.
You just need to
My
say,
name
look,
is
I'm in the same gig as you. I'm trying to
Inigo
catfish somebody
Montoya-
else.
Inigo
you go.
Montoya.
I like Brian. Stop trying to catfish me. I'm working some other person. Like, leave me alone.
You should say my name is
Yeah, your name has been Montoya.
Inigo Montoya.
I've killed my father. Prepare to die.
I'm just gonna respond with LOL. Are you all the same fucking person?
Oh no! Don't do that. Do what
No,
Silas said. That's
Inigo
hilarious.
Montoya.
What did he say?
You should say, "My name is Inigo Montoya." Hold on, I'll send it to you.
I am not going to threaten death upon the person.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It's a line from Princess Bride.
I
Here, I'll put
understand what it is.
You do not.
Yes,
You're-
I do.
You have no, you have no
seen
idea what he's
Princess
talking about. Have you seen Princess Bride?
No, but I know the line. Mandy Patinkin delivers it, right? Or whatever the fuck his name is.
Hello.
His name is Nadia.
My
in the
name is
movie.
Inigo Montoya.
Oh, is it?
You
No,
killed
it's
my
not.
father. Prepare
It's
to
okay.
die.
No,
It's Nadia.
Nadia.
You should say, "My name is
business.
Nadia."
Oh, my name's Nadia too. How
What? My
crazy.
name's Nadia too. That's
Nadia too, like the number 2.
All right, who else has a pitch?
All right. My pitch is that I want them to come up with a handbag that can hold the sun, so that if somebody wants to go scoop it up, they can do that.
I mean, this is pretty close.
I love it. I have
At least
literally
the
no
surface
issues with this.
material.
yeah. I mean, just double it a couple times. It should be good.
You just want to carry a little sunshine in your pocket.
Oh, here it is.
Yep. Just want to carry some sun around with
Well,
me.
we just need to improve this material by just a little bit. Like it was the surface of the sun was like 5,000 something Celsius, and we're at what? Almost 2,000?
1,200.
12. Oh, okay, not 2,000. 1,200. We just got to do better.
All right. Well, then it should be easy. I
More
expect
air,
one
more
next week.
gel, more.
Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and call this council meeting adjourned.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that's
We
how I
thank you
feel.
all for listening as we record the podcast live. Oh my God.
Are we allowed to play this?
Yeah, because we're not monetized, and they're gonna just demonetize our video anyway. So
The Venga bus is coming.
If you liked what you saw and want to check out all past episodes of the CouncilCast, you can go to councilcast.org or find the audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. If you have a topic you would like the council's decision on, you can email us at idon'tcare@councilcast.org. And thanks for listening. Goodbye.
get back.
Remember tree frogs.